Hello. It's been a minute since we've been in my car. So we're starting the video in my car because I'm going to the store to get 4.5 millimeter knitting needles, circular ones. I've decided it's time. I actually learned to knit before I learned to crochet. I only stuck to it for about a month because it was complicated and I was stupid and tried to make a sock. Don't do that when you're starting, that's awful. Then I switched to crochet and I haven't really looked back. But look, I had this yarn that I got at like a fancy quilting yarn store. I have one skein of it. There's only one available. And I found a knitting pattern for one skein of yarn to make just like a ribbed hat. I feel like hat is the best place to start with knitting. I just don't have circular needles for said hat. So we're gonna go get them. I technically need two sizes for this pattern. I think it was a 16 and a 24 inch. Or I could get a 16 and double pointed knitting needles that are also a 4.5. I've never used double pointed or changed my needles while doing a knit project. So this will be new. We're gonna try. I mean, might as well. I have the gist of it. I have the gist. I'm pretty sure I made hats when I started. This is in 2020 is when I learned to knit. And I think it was just purl under purl over hats. Or some shit like that. I don't remember. But that's what we're doing. So we're going to the store. I'm gonna see if they have the needles. I really hope they have just the two sizes of circular needles because I don't super want to fuck with double pointed needles because I haven't done that, but we may have to because currently, now that Joann's is gone, there's only 2 stores, well maybe 3, that sell circular needles, which is Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and possibly Walmart. And I guess the knitting store that I went to. But that store is like hella far away from me. It's like the other side of town. And I don't feel like going there today. So, let's see what we can find. Okay, so I found these. They only had 32-inch circular knitting needles, but then they did have these double point needles at a 4.5. So I got both. I googled around a little bit and I think I can do the whole thing with the 32-inch needles because it's a magic loop. We're gonna try it. They didn't have anything smaller than that, so we're just gonna try it. And then I got these because I think they'll just be good to have. And then I also found these point protectors that look like gnomes and mushrooms because I don't have any point protectors and I feel like I need to protect them. And also it'll keep my whip from like falling off when I'm not doing it. So I think successful. We're gonna try it. Hello. So, I'm gonna be using this pattern that I found. It's free or you can buy it, either one, and she also has a video tutorial which I am watching. And here's my yarn. Isn't she beautiful? So this is 276 Medusa. It is from Rios. It is a worsted weight, approximately 210 yards. It's a 100% superwash merino wool, and it recommends a 4.5 to a 5.5 millimeter needle. And I have exactly one of them. I wanted two, the shop only had one, so I got it while I could. So that's why we're using this pattern, which I'm gonna make, there's two sizes, there's small and a large. I'm gonna make the large because I have a fat head. And it says it only needs 160 yards to make. So we're gonna try it. I wish they were metal. I'm pretty sure I liked metal more than wood when I started. There was something when I started that I didn't like, but I don't remember which one it was. I mean, I guess we'll find out. So these are 32-inch needles. The pattern recommends a 16 and then moving to a 24 or higher. They didn't have a 16. I'm sorry. And now I'm gonna go through a series of tutorials to learn how to do this pattern. It starts with a long tail cast on of, for a large, 112 stitches. Do I know how to do that? No ma'am. No ma'am, I do not. So I have this tutorial pulled up, and that's what we're gonna be watching. Also, she wanted a long tail, and I really don't know why I need one that long. I always hate long tails anytime I do anything. Like, I feel like it's not... Let me skip to the end of this video and see where this fucking tail is used. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I actually need, like, feet of tail? You know what I'm saying? Do you use the tail for the cast on? Okay, she said 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so she said to do this to figure out what length you need for the long tail cast on, and then you fold it over the number of stitches times 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Start with a slip knot. I wasn't planning on this. I do this all the time, and then it asks you to do it, and you're like, what the fuck do you mean? Okay, I got it. We're good.
Put the needle in your right hand and the tail end of the yarn in your left. Put your thumb on the yarn like this and flip. Put the needle in the loop on your thumb and pinch that in your left hand, freeing up your right hand. Take the working yarn, wrap it around the needle counterclockwise, and grab the needle in your right hand again.
Hold on, I'm focusing.
Left, you still have a loop on your thumb. Flip that over the top, let go of it, and pull on the 2 strands to tighten. And that's the long tail cast on. I'll show you one more time. Thumb, flip, needle, pinch, wrap, loop over the top. And when you're really going, it looks more like this. And that is how we're gonna get this.
Okay, I cast on 112, and now I'm going to fix the braid so that it's all on the inside. The hoop is a little long, but I think it'll be okay. Also, this was way more fucking tail than I needed. I knew it would be. Anyway. Okay, so we discovered some things. I started doing the first row, and ridiculous. I started doing the first row and I can't tell the difference between knitting and purling on here, and this is really hard to do with 32-inch wire. So my solution is that we're gonna use 5mm needles that I do have, and then we're gonna switch to the 4.5 with the longer wire at the end. I think it'll be okay because it's smaller, and the reason you switch is to do the top of the hat, so I could just do it looser if it's like wonky. That's my current plan. I think it'll be okay. Also, how the fuck do you go back? How do you go back? What do you do? I tried to go backwards. I have no idea how. I ended up with this. So I guess I'm sure you can. But yeah, so we're gonna try these 5s and switch to those. And that's what we're gonna do. Hi, it's later the same day. This is how far I've gotten. From afar, it looks okay. Up close, it's like really janky. It's very much I'm learning. And the perfectionist in me is like eating me alive right now. I want to start over. I don't think I'm that far. Plus, it should go quicker now. I want to start over. I think I'm going to. Hi. I wanted to give an update. I don't remember my last update. But we're giving you an update now, okay? I have this much. It has been weeks. Okay? It's been weeks. But I have this much done. So I finally have it at 11 inches, which is where I need it to be to start the decreasing at the top. So let me tell you, last night I started the decreases. I messed up the first row and I had to completely take it apart and redo it, which is much more annoying in knitting than in crochet, let me fucking tell you. That sucks. That sucked. But I'm finally doing it now. And it looks like we're gonna use the magic loop method to close off. That's what this pattern does. We'll see. So anyway, I like it and it looks good. I'm just very annoyed at myself. And not even at myself, I'm gonna be so real. The video was confusing. Because what had happened was, the video said for the first row of decreases, you're gonna knit 2 together and then purl 2. Okay, those were the exact wording, and it went kind of fast. And in my head, I heard knit 2 together, purl 2 together. Okay, because I just jumped to conclusions like this. So I did the whole row, knit 2 together, purl 2 together, only to find out that I was only supposed to do knit 2 together and then 2 separate purls. So guess who then had to take that apart? So I do wish there was more clarification on that because they sound too similar and my brain jumps to conclusions. But here we are. And then I have these to do the magic loop. We're gonna try it. I also got double pointed needles because that's the other way apparently you can close these off. We're gonna try her way and see what the fuck happens. But But those are my updates so far. So guess what? We made her. This is she. And she turned out so well. I mean, look at the material. Look at the material, okay? So this one went really well. And then I got inspired to make another one immediately. The problem is I followed a pattern with this one, right? I got overzealous. I got over ambitious with the second one. I did not follow the pattern. I Googled, well, first of all, I used sock weight yarn. Nothing wrong with that, except for the fact that I didn't find a pattern for a hat made of sock weight yarn. I just Googled how many stitches I would need to make said pattern. Or make said hat. And Google told me like 172 or some shit. For the size needle that I used, which was a 3.25. Now, what have we learned? Don't use a 3.25 with sock weight yarn because it's big. It's big. It's like kind of see-through. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so first of all, we need smaller needles. I bought these to make a sock because I really want to make a sock. These are 3.25 though. I feel like that's still too big. I don't know. I need to keep practicing with hats. Here's what I made. I wanted to do a ribbed brim and then just a normal knit for the top. So this is way too many stitches. Allow me to demonstrate how fucking loose this is. Oh, this is loose, right? So that was my first problem. And then I realized it was too loose. So then I started decreasing gradually. And then I did an actual decrease at the top. And I was winging it the whole time. Fucking jank. So I am going to frog this to save the yarn to probably make a sock with, right? And then I'm gonna make more hats. Right? Because this turned out so well. It turned out so well. So this is my knitting experience. We're still trying. I do like it. I do like it. It's just, I need patterns. I'm not at a place where I can wing it. Like I can wing crochet. I need structure. So anyway, these are my experiences. Don't try to make things without a pattern when it's the second project that you're making, period. Okay, I'll see you guys next time.